And that is a total wrap-up of the middle class. Successful people, I'm talking people that make, $100,000, $300,000, $2 million a year or more. They don't wait for anybody. And they definitely don't play victim. They are proactive in solving people's problems. They know the magic formula. Wallace Wattles wrote a book called The Science of Getting Rich. And one of the areas that he talks about is if you provide value to somebody, meaning you solve their problems, you give them what they want and what they need, then they will give you something in return. And in our society, that's money. That is wealth. So the more people's problems you solve, you take care of them, your products solve their problems, the more money you will accumulate. It's a really, really simple formula, but most people don't dive into it very deeply. If you can get rid of these three things, right? You get rid of, I'm waiting for something to happen to me instead of me causing something to happen. 2, not having a plan, not having a to-do list. In this book, in this book, The Habit Formula Life Success Equation, I dive into an entire chapter of part of building a habit is having a to-do list. You're doing and repeating activities that move you towards your goal. That's what the successful do. That's what I've learned over these years. You have to have a plan, and you have to go over that plan and revisit that plan every single day. You can't just assume anything because maybe you don't feel like it. Maybe you're not feeling that well. Maybe something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. You got to make sure that you have a plan so that if an obstacle does come back or a setback, that you can get around it or go through it, that you have the tenacity and the persistence to go through it. But you got to have a plan. You got to know what your result is, and then you got to make different steps and follow those action steps so that you can get the result that you want. But successful people do that. They have a plan. Middle class people don't have a plan. They just wait and see what happens. And they also play the victim mentality. Successful people don't. They are the cause. Remember the law of cause and effect. It's one of my favorite laws. For every cause, there's an effect. For every effect, there's a cause. If you want to be successful and you don't want to get into the middle class anymore, you have to be the cause. You have to make something happen. You have to make a call. You have to do something. Take an action. You can't get skinny if you're sitting on your butt eating chips. It's the wrong action. You are taking action, but it's the wrong action. You got to take the right action. Be the cause. Cause the right action to happen, and you'll get the right result.